Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Air Force Falcons. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Army Black Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Falcons will put total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Army's offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
The Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Looking for a huge play. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Army! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Falcons offense will take the field for the first time. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Back to throw, it's Busha. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense gets set for second down. Unloads quickly. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was it close?
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided he can get remotely close to him.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Black Knights want to move quickly. To the air, it's Daly. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Offense set on first down. Here's the handoff. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On second down, looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Movement here from the tight end. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? He'll do it himself. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Black Knights will have it 1st and 10.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
Once you get in this range of the football field, do you depend on your kicker? Do you go for it? I think on 4th down, I think you go for it. This is a long field goal, a lot harder.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Busha. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size and still got him on the turf. They're going to run it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Pulls and fires complete. This offense has a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to get to him. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. They throw it in reverse, and that's the final play here in the 1st period. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They'll operate out of split backs. to throw. It's Daly. Pocket starts to collapse. Blasted as he lets it go. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback, surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulsa. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. He's got his man. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking for space, it's Harris. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Back to throw, it's Busha. Gets it out fast. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Air Force! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Got room at the 35. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off, and you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in a football game.
Running back goes in motion. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw, it's Daly. The throw to the outside is complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Now from inside the red zone. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Getting some heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. From the gun, the running back has it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Busha. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Falcons headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Carson. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Falcons are on the move. They try to pop a run on the draw. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to pop the draw. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Forced out of the pocket. The Falcons get it past the sticks. And after yet another third down conversion, they've got it first and goal. Dropping back, it's Busha. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Black Knights will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
On the move, it's Robinson. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo. They'll give it to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the draw. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Daly. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Black Knights are marching down the field. Run it with the fullback. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The back goes in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ballgame and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Looking downfield, it's Daly. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Harris. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
They're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He'll keep it himself. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Gonna run it. It's Harris. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. He's got it on the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Falcons in the hurry-up. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the back. And the Falcons will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Dropping back, it's Busha. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They're bringing heat. A strike downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Looking for a crease, it's Robinson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He leaves it with his back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got a man. It's short. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Black Knights moving quickly to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting the conversion.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Daly. Get it out on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Black Knights are rolling down the field.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on second down. And Jesse, they didn't pick up any yardage there, but they're trying to stretch this defense across the field.
Yeah, you want to try to get the defense to go east and west, Reese. It's a nice job on offense trying to scheme up a way to do that. Give the defense credit, too. They rallied to it, got that running back on the ground.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Third and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Coming after it. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we could hear Pig Suey inside our studio. They're up by 35 over Ole Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Going up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Gonna run it. It's Harris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Black Knights will hustle to the line. They'll go back to the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Scanning the field, it's Daly. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. Looking for a block. It's Harris. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He's got the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Looking to move it through the air. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Handoff from the gun. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gets it out quickly. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Feeling some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Daly. Finds his man down the middle. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The inside handoff. He'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Jukes his way for more. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Touchdown, Army! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Air Force 27.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw. It's Busha. He's got an open man. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Fires to the big fella. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desp convert, and he'll throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for room, it's Robinson. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Back to throw, it's Busha. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.